Alright, this is part 2. Here we're mostly going through a lot of bulk promos. This is, I think, my English pile. We have some Black Star promos. Venusaur, I think this one's getting pretty pricey now. This is Pop 3 Flareon. Some more Black Star promos. I think all of these are Black Star. Pretty common. These have been sitting in my binder for quite a while, so I thought I would just get them graded. Yeah. Here, this one I think came from a tin. Again, in my binder, prices are increasing, so it's worth grading now. These two, hoping to get, this one's off center, so I don't know, I'm hoping for a 9. Charizard, I graded one in a 10 from packs that I pulled before. This one, I'm hoping for a 9. This one's off center. A lot of these are just, you know, cards that I think would sell pretty well, so I'm throwing it into my into the bulk submission. Here, yeah. Radiant Collection, the Mew one's a pretty popular one. Reshiram and Moga, 2 Pikachus. That's for that pile. Oopsies. And we have some more. Yeah, a lot of these I didn't buy recently. I've just had them, held on to them for a really long time. That's it for the English. Right now, in terms of my collection, I'm mostly trying to grade for Japanese promos. I've always liked the Koro Koro artwork. I've never actually managed to find, well, I've slowly accumulated a lot of these cards that that I'm sending in right now, but these cards are notorious for being poor quality because they're so old. And a lot of them came from the peel. Basically, you would peel the card out, and then there'd be a lot of edge wear or damage. Very, very big issue with centering for a lot of these cards. So I'm not expecting like really good grades. I just want to have a complete set to have for my own collection. Because yeah, a lot of these artworks are very old school and I think pretty unique. So Electabuzz, Lieutenant Surge's Jolteon. This one's not unique, I guess. Staryu, Tentacool. Yeah, these are all Koro Koro Japanese promos. These came out pretty early, so I think in the between 1997 and 2000, I think. So a lot of these cards are pretty old. Yeah, got 2 Growlithe, Lilypad Mew, Glossy, Erika's Dragonair. That's it for the Koro Koros. This one's from the Natawake. I'm not sure how you say it, but this is one of the promos that's in one of the books. The more sought after one is the Pikachu. I don't have that one yet, but I'm keeping an eye out for that. Togepi. Got two Game Boy promos here. CD Venusaur and a black promo Pikachu. This is after this video, I'm probably going to, well, I will be sending all of these out to PSA and most likely not getting them back until, my guess is December, so 6 months or so. Yeah, it's like 400 something cards. This is an Ancient Mew. This is actually the Japanese version. So the international version, basically the holo is not speckled like this. The speckled version is only came out in Japan. And I actually didn't know this until I looked it up, but apparently in Japan there were 3 versions of this card. The first version was this one here. And if you can see, basically the Nintendo is spelled wrong. So this is it's called the Air version. And then they actually corrected this with the correct spelling and the same dotted foil. So that was the second version. And then there's actually a third version, which with the Cosmos, or basically the normal holo, but with the Game Freak, basically with this text here, and that only came out in Japan. So there's 3 different versions. Yeah, it's I thought that was kind of cool. And then here, this card, or this and the following ones, came in some sort of volume or magazine. This one came from the volume 2, as you can see here, volume 2 magazine. This one's volume 1, I believe. Yeah, this is volume 9. Just like really random promo cards from back in the day. I'm a big fan of Japanese promos. This was a Playmat Slowpoke. This is a non-glossy Electabuzz. I'm not exactly sure where it came from, but I know the PSA calls it a e-card file. I'm not exactly sure what that means. This is a non-glossy Pikachu and Jigglypuff. This is a more modern promo. I thought it has a really pretty cool artwork and nice holo, so pick that up. I usually grab Pikachu promos because it's usually pretty popular, and I like to collect a set for myself. This is a Classroom Pikachu and Raichu, 01 and 02 XY. This is a TV, really strange Japanese promo. XY Psyduck promo. Unnumbered XY Pikachu promo. This one's some sort of collaboration with this, I assume, is a Japanese idol. And this is Charizard. This promo card came from a book of some sort. And yeah, this one is it's Rayquaza. It came from an Illustrator book. And these 2 are Uniqlo Pikachus. I think these were, back in the day, you had to spend a certain amount of money at Uniqlo and you would get a promo card. These are actually fairly sought after and rare now. I did grade a PSA 10 set. There's 4 cards. I only have 2 here, but I have a PSA 10 set that I graded back in the day. Did not expect the prices to be where they are today now, so it's kind of interesting. Here we have McDonald's P promos. So yeah, I think this is most of them. I've been wanting to complete this set for a while. A lot of these cards are in, I'm expecting PSA 9 or 10. this all came from one lot, which was really nice. Umbreon here. It's a pretty sought after card. Yeah, a lot of these I actually don't have yet, so they will be going into my own collection. I do have the hollow. There's another McDonald's promos that. Oh, actually here. So these ones I do have. The hollow Pikachu. There's a Chikorita. There's this one. There's a Slowpoke and a Squirtle with the blowing a bubble. Those ones I have graded already, but a lot of these like non-hollows I don't have yet, so hopefully I can get good grades on them and just have it in my own collection. So yeah, this is an 18 card set. I have somewhere where in my collection a sealed pack that had these that have these cards. I think each pack has a guaranteed hollow and three non-hollow cards. 3 or 4, I don't remember exactly. Yeah, Pikachu.